Okay, welcome back again to MGD 111. We're going to continue playing with filters. Today we're going to look under the render menu here. And these are some kind of strange artistic ones here. There's one in here called lens flare, which if we preview this, you can see it puts this sort of imperfection that looks like the sun is hitting our eyes at just the exact right moment to put this weird glow in the picture. This is something that we used to consider a flaw in our pictures, and yet here we are trying to put it in there. If you really zoom in on this particular part here, you can see that it puts the we can focus where it goes here, but we can also add these other aspects to it too. Be real careful using this filter. It's really easy to overuse this one. If you've ever seen the J.J. Abrams Star Trek movies, the biggest criticism that people have of it is he uses way too much lens flare. We can even affect what kind of camera we're using, which is kind of interesting, or make it a movie type filter. Woo, kind of crazy stuff there. So I'll let you experiment with that on your own. Just be careful how you use that. You want to make sure it looks like the sun is, or the light source is coming from behind something, and usually it's best with some sort of outdoor type thing, but don't overdo it with this one, seriously. There's another one in here though that's kind of interesting. It's the render. It's called Render Clouds. And this is kind of interesting. What just happened there? Ah, bacteria. Well, what happens is it takes our foreground color and our background color and it makes these cloud patterns out of it. And the cool thing is it randomizes them so that you don't get the same patterns over and over again. Now, the problem with this is we don't have any control over the intensity of it or the size of the clouds or anything like that. But if we just select a particular area of a picture and apply it, we can add some sort of background image. I would, of course, use a neater selection tool if I were doing this seriously. Now, I have used this in images where I had a sky that was just kind of bland, and I picked a shade of blue and a shade of white and was able to actually create some clouds here. Here's another image, though, that I want to show you. This is called Water Background. I just took a blank canvas and applied a light blue and a purple to it. Now that looks kind of strange, but I had a client who wanted me to create a watery background for an advertisement. Watch what happens though when I take this cloud picture and I go to Edit, Transform, Scale, and I smush it. Now we get sort of this wavy, watery texture going on here. So this is an effect that we can really use for a lot of different things, surprisingly. You just need to make sure that you select your proper colors first, and again, you have to experiment back and forth. There's no preview for it or anything, but it gives you a chance to fill in some detail that's otherwise missing. The other thing, too, is, of course, when we fill this in, we can maybe apply those clouds, and then we have a chance to fade them if we haven't done any other steps. Let's just apply it again, edit, fade clouds, and it gives us a chance to sort of let it blend in with the background that was there. So that's actually a more useful filter. Look at a few more filters.